Hey, welcome back to our channel, LBFK. My name's Travis. I'm River, and our cameraman, Calvin.
Go pick up trash and give me a soda and make
Today we'll be doing basic multiplication sets of 1 through 3.
And now let's get started, shall we?
1 times 2 equals 2.
See here, because I have 1 cookie, and I have 1 row. And that means I have 1. And anything that is going to be times by 1 is going to be the number that it was times by. So for instance, if I do 1 times 5, the answer is going to be 5. The same with 1 times 7. The answer is going to be 7.
1 times 1
Because 7
equals 1. 1 times 2 equals 2.
Because I have 1 row of 7 cookies.
That's scary.
See, everyone likes chocolate chip cookies, right?
Yeah. So
And so it's going to be the same
So
thing
1
for
times
anything
1
you times by
equals
1.
1. 2 times 1 equals 2. 3 times 1 equals 3. Because if you have, where is it? Oh, it's right here. If you have one row of 7, that's 1 row times 7 cookies. So 1 times 7, which is still 7.
It's going to give you 1 row of 7.
So yeah, that's still 7. So that's the 1 times table. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5.
And 1 times 6 is 6.
1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. And 1 times 10 equals 10.
100. No, I'm kidding. Alright, pause it.
Next up.
Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick.
Hello kids. Today we're also going to do the 2 times tables.
This is River's turn of doing multiplication table, guys.
So 2 times 1 is 2 because 1 times 2 is always 2. But 2 times. So let's say you have 2 more cookies and you times it by 2. So it's sort of like addition, and then you like add these, and then you get 4 and stuff. And then 2 times 3 is 6 because 3 2 times, so 3.
So whenever you're doing the 2 times table, let's just say you're doubling it, right, River?
You're basically doubling it, okay? That's it.
So like, what is the double?
6.
What is 2 times 3? That's basically saying what is the double of 3? So like basically
6.
3 plus 3, right? You're basically adding. Whenever you're doing the 2 times table, you're adding. Like 4.
Yes.
4 plus 4 is the same as 4 times 2. Just
What
like
he said.
5 plus 5 is also 5 times 2. But listen, kids, this isn't the case every single day. I mean, every single times table. But for the 2 times table, this
That
is correct.
is how you do it.
Just like 10. What's 10 plus 10? 10 plus 10 is 20. Just like 2 times 10. Right? It's that simple. Alright, so 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. And 2 times 10 is 20. Next up, 2 times 3. I mean, the 3 times table.
Next up is 3 times table. Let's see how we get it done. Alright, so as we've already learned in 1 times table, 1 times 3 is 3. And now, when you do 3 times table, for instance, 3 times 3,
And when we learned the 2 times table, we learned that 3 times 2 is just 6, like 3 plus 3. Now it gets a little bit harder. Travis explained 3 times 3.
okay, God. Alright, so 3 times 3 is basically adding 3 times. So if I have 3 rows of 3 cookies, then I have 9. Because when I count them, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I'll have 9.
Yeah. And 3 times
4
4,
is 12.
because exactly like Travis said, you're just adding 3 4 times. If you don't know what I mean, let's say you have 3 rows, right? You have 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3 rows, right? You have 3 rows, and you have 4 cookies underneath each row. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Let's say that. So you get the answer 12. So 3 times 4 equals 12. And now, next up, 3 times 5.
Which is 15.
Yup. And 3 times 6, which is 18.
Because again, we add 3 6 times, which will end up giving us 18.
Yup.
And it's the same thing all the way down, especially for 3 times 10.
3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. And 3 times 9 is 27. And of course, 3 times 10 is 30. One simple way to know your 3 times 10 is just put the 0 right here and do 3 times 1. Then you just put the 3 right here and you get, boom, 30.
Hey, mind blown.
And that is the end of today's video.
We'll see you next time on LVFK.
Thank you for watching our video. This is Travis. See you later from the cameraman for today.
Bye.